Ooh, welcome everyone to Madden Mayhem presented by the Sports Gambling Podcast and MyBookie.ag. I'm Sean, stacking the money green with my partner in picks, Ryan, Real Money Kramer. Kramer, what's happening?
It's been a turbulent last couple hours, Sean.
We have some breaking news. We will be giving away some cash. The TD prize pool is activated. We're going to get to that in a second. Joining us, third man in the booth, Colby Dan, aka the Dantabase.
Pick Dundee, they call me. All right.
And by
there's frauds. There's frauds out there. I'm shouting out my guy, our friend, Scotty Bowser.
Well, he's not our friend if he's stealing your name.
He is stealing my name. And you know, I'm gonna let at least it's not like a true asshole stealing something, right?
Well, I mean, he's stealing your name.
But yeah,
no different than if someone else was to be like, "Hey, you know what? These guys over at the Sports Gambling Podcast, in association with MyBookie.ag, are running a single elimination tournament on Madden simulations. Holy shit, that's a great idea. We should take that idea. And while we're at it, that name, Madden Mayhem, because you wouldn't believe it, Colby, it's the month of May right now, and there is actually mayhem going on. We're also gonna name it the same thing.
Yeah.
Because you know what? Sean, what I was going to say was inappropriate, and there might be children watching. I don't want to scare people off from the beginning of the broadcast, but come on, man.
Come on, man. Indeed. Bookmaker EU, you're joining the locker with Robert Mays. All right. Talk to Robert Mays. It's not pretty in that locker. You steal our name, you steal the uppercase and lowercase capitalization, and you say great minds think alike. What does that have to do with you? You're not a great mind. We are a bunch of great fucking minds. We're toiling next to this Xbox, next to this bottle of Jameson whiskey, giving the fans what they want. The free. We're driving. We got our pickaxe and we're chinking away, if that's a word. We're chipping away pieces of coal to fire the content trade, sweating our ass off for these goddamn listeners, and you're gonna steal our name. It doesn't matter the name on the back of the jersey. It matters the name on the front of the jersey. And our front of our jersey says Madden Mayhem with May capitalized. You dumb motherfuckers, we're coming for you.
That's right. And Pick Dundee, I am the real Pick Dundee.
Just so we're all on the same page, we're using these goofy jerseys for the Cowboys, right? Okay.
And to incentivize people that want to help out the cause, here's what we're gonna do. We got a pinned tweet pointing out the very obvious, stealing of intellectual property that the Bookmaker EU did. And so what we're going to do is our tweet contest tonight, $10 per touchdown goes in the prize pool, and the prize pool will be awarded for the best online insult at bookmaker.eu. Throw them under the bus. We're going to drive the bus right over them. Make sure you tweet the insult, hashtag it Madden Mayhem, so we know we get you in the list, and the best insult will win the TD prize pool. Let's go. Make sure you follow us at Gambling Podcast. Let's go, baby.
I went classic both ways. I got to make sure I didn't do dark on dark. All right.
I mean, these frauds out there.
It's really, and the guy.
Look, they say imitation is the greatest form of flattery, and much like the college football playoff, we are paving the way for other people to now have single elimination tournaments to settle a championship. Now, what I find funny, my favorite part about this, is how these MFers are out there, much like Dr. Pepper in the college football playoff, acting like they invented this shit. Come on,
hacks. These fucking hacks.
It's a clown question. It's a clown act. And again, send that insulting tweet. Make sure you hashtag it Madden Mayhem. You can check out our pinned tweet. throw a retweet on that. Whoever stirs up the greatest response, whoever's the greatest tag, the greatest insult, you will win the TD prize cash at the end of the night. And TD prize cash, every touchdown that's scored, obviously $10 goes into the pot. Kramer, we have to throw out our bets here. I'm on the Skins plus 9.5. Originally picked it at 10.5. It's crossed that key number of 10. So you and your Cowboys, you got to be feeling pretty good at minus 9.5.
Now go home and get your fucking shine box.
Will you allow an audible here?
What is that, Kramer?
I don't want to bet on the Cowboys.
All right, what do you want to bet on then?
I don't care. Anything else? Odd even?
Odd even, or do we do total?
I'll take. I don't care, man.
Well, you're the one wanting to bail out of your Cowboys.
All right, you know what? I'll take the Cowboys. Fuck it. Trust my units. Let's go. Are we ready? Do people have their nose beers?
Nose beers are all good to go.
We will cheers shortly. Last bit of business. People are asking again, what is the contest? Sean will paste a tweet, right? And then we're just insulting bookmaker EU.
What do you mean?
How do people enter the contest?
All right, I'll send.
People are already asking. You got to realize the bar is low with some of these guys, and I want everyone. Unlike the federal government, I want to make sure everyone has access to the stimulus package over here at the Sports Gambling Podcast. Sean, are we ready to go?
Yes. So what I'll do is I'm going to send out a tweet now saying do your part and remind the world that bookmaker _EU is frauds. So quote tweet that with your own personal insult, your own response, and hashtag it Madden Mayhem, and we will pick the best one. So if you give me 2 seconds and you check out the pinned tweet over at Gambling Podcast, use that to quote tweet it, retweet it, whatever you want to do. Just send out a tweet, hashtag Madden Mayhem, and insulting bookmaker EU.
Oh,
what do we got in Dallas?
I hate the Cowboys. The Giants really should have won that game. Here we go, Sean. Ooh, I like the uni combos.
And it's a good sign that the Redskins are receiving the kick.
This trend of yours is complete bullshit, but you keep going to the well.
It's pretty consistent. 1st and 10 on their own 29.
By the way, where you guys stand on this? Pick Dundee's one of the Redskins heavy here.
Oh,
yes.
I can't pick the Cowboys.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm on the Cowboys. I'm on the Cowboys. They're gonna roll here. The patch on the Washington professional football team's uniform appears to be a bit offensive.
Now, the pink socks are horrific. Dwayne Haskins with the first incomplete. Double tight end set, single back formation. Tight end in motion. Hands it off. Breaks.
Oh, what are you doing, dude?
Sean, you know you're a sim god when people ask you how baked they were last night. Bro, you were baked, dude.
Diggity Dog was all over the place. Darius Geis with a 3-yard pickup there. Jason Garrett, offensive coordinator of the Giants, still running his sim god responsibilities for the Cowboys. 3rd and 7. Haskins out of the shotgun. Screen. They execute it nice. There is a block.
What the fuck?
Really no awareness.
The juke just not working right now.
Not working at all. And I'll even throw the tweet that you should quote tweet in the Madden Mayhem, in the MyBookie Madden Twitch chat room, so to make it easier for people. And again, quote tweet that, hashtag it Madden Mayhem.
That was
so you get your entry for the TD prize pool. A quick 3 and out for the Skins, goes out of bounds.
Well, and the other bit of news, Sean, is that just so everyone is aware, I haven't forgotten tonight. I have just loaded the drone strike system, and it is now activated, Sean. So whenever you're ready.
And remember to hashtag it Madden Mayhem, your insults of bookmaker EU.
Yeah. And we don't do banning. We do timeouts. We put you in timeout. And the only way you get timeouts if you start trying to whisper people in here.
And remember, throw that hashtag Madden Mayhem. King Swag. Oh shit, you guys are back commentating. You know it. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 2 games a night. This is Madden Mayhem, the only place you can watch Madden Mayhem. 2nd and 6, Dakota.
Oh, come on.
And you know what, Sean? You know what? You know where bookmaker.eu is going to have trouble copying us? They're not going to be able to replicate this fine commentary
Nope.
by the Sports Gambling Podcast.
I doubt they're going to be able to get some of those fine guests we've had on the show too.
Good
right?
luck. Good luck getting Joe Theismann on your podcast. Although I did see they were hiring John Green and Brian Kramer to host the podcast.
No way.
But that would actually involve them changing the name, which they're too lazy to even do that. Blake Jarwin with a first down for the Dallas Cowboys into Redskins territory down the 41. Infermo 420 will never go to Bookmaker EU. You guys are my type of start out, but I'm sure our dogs. Shout out to Infermo.
And I just greenlit Diggity Dog saying the word dyke about Bookmaker. I had to approve.
We make special exceptions. First down, another first down.
Let me tell you,
Unfortunately,
this first drive is a bunch of bullshit. All right.
Cowboys do have a lot of talent on offense. They're pretty flawed on defense, and you saw that in the first game against the Giants. They've lost Byron Jones, a number of their other cornerbacks, defensive linemen.
Yeah.
So certainly on the offensive side of the ball, they should be a handful.
I
but
just couldn't pick the Cowboys.
no, you can't pick the Cowboys.
Yeah.
First and 10 on the 30.
Get there.
Zeke.
There we go.
Taken
There
down.
we go.
Nose beers are next. That's the next thing Bookmaker EU will plan on stealing.
You know what else they're probably not doing, Sean? They're probably also not streaming in full 1080p.
That's almost certainly.
No, probably not. No, because no one else is doing that. Because no one else is streaming from my lair, from the SGP studios. I'm pretty hot right now. Ooh.
Bubble
That's a fumble,
screen
right? Come
to
on.
Gallup, incomplete, and that was a dangerous throw.
We got a question, Sean. What are nose beers?
Oh, come on, man. What is a vice you can insert into your nose? It's really, if you think about it for a second, it's pretty clear. Shotgun 3rd and 10, complete by the Cowboys, short of the first down.
Bend but don't break.
Exactly. 4th and 6 for the Cowboys. Field goal unit on. Lindsey Lohan, Rip Groovin 69. Well, imagine what Lenny Dykstra's good friend Charlie Sheen liked to do.
The slot. How's the slot?
Pretty sure Lenny Dykstra like to do them too.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, definitely. It's a hell of a drug. Field goes up and it's good. All right. Nice stop there by the Skins. Keep it in the game.
Sean, if the MyBookie Madden Twitch page gets to 1,000 people, I'll double. I will double the touchdown pool.
This is a great can't win for losing podcast. I signed up on Bookmaker with the promo code plagiarism to enter their original, totally their idea thought of after a couple of nose beers in the Madden tournament. Madden Mayhem hashtag. That's perfect. And can't win for losing. Early leader in the insulting Bookmaker EU tweet contest.
Yeah, no, seriously though, if we get 1,000 people at any point tonight in the MyBookie Madden Twitch, I'll double the pot out of my own pocket, Sean.
Jason VR saying, is there a rule where we have to go against each other? I think for the fun of the game and the fun of the broadcast, it's fun to be on the opposite side. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And again, we want to keep some integrity in the booth. It's good to have each side represented. Oh, Diggity Dog did call them a lesbian, but did your tweet have a hashtag Madden Mayhem on it? That's how you enter. Flonase is my jam. There you go. That's a close cousin to the nose beer. Certainly there's some over-the-counter allergy drugs that will give you that nose beer feel.
Oh man,
ooh, nice juke there. That was I like that juke, Colby.
Okay. And you see who this is, Colby? It's the rookie.
That is Antonio Gibson.
Yeah, from
8-yard
Memphis.
pickup.
Now it's interesting if he's going to play a little wide out. He's kind of an Eric Metcalf type player where you can kind of play both.
Well, they have him as the third down, the passing down back, which it looks like they're going to be in that formation a lot. We're going to see a lot of them. This backfield, very intriguing.
2nd and 2, hands it off. Plenty of room to run.
The receiver's got to stay on the block for like a half a second longer.
Gibson off to a nice start here. 2 carries, 20 yards.
Listen to who is in the running back room for the Redskins. Adrian Peterson, Bryce Love, Darius Geis, Antonio Gibson, Peyton Barber, J.D. McKissick. These are all professionals.
Yeah.
Well, and some top level college players.
I like it. It's a good backfield.
1st and 10 on the Dallas side of the ball. Another handoff.
Ooh.
Geis picks up a couple, not a ton of room to run there.
Isn't the Redskins the team that comes out of nowhere? They finally have a coach that maybe knows what he's doing. They have a stable of running backs. They've improved their offensive line, I think.
And their front seven is pretty solid.
And they have a defense. The question is just about Haskins.
Really,
Yeah.
right?
Double tight end set. Tight end in motion. 2nd and 7. Another handoff. Gets to the outside. Juke move.
Nice move.
I can't wait. Reporters close to the situation telling us, Sean, that Bookmaker is going to be debuting nose beers tomorrow. So
Wow. How'd they figure that out?
If you're if you're into secondhand nose beers, if that's your kind of thing. I had a buddy that used to love drinking beer through a chick's ass. If you're that kind of guy, you might want to head over to Bookmaker.
That is a disgusting act.
Again, ahead of his time with ass eating season, ass drinking season.
He was very much. He loved his big chicks because they let him dig in his ass or her ass.
Yeah. Jesus.
His name was the Belldozer.
The Belldozer. 5-yard.
Hashtag Belldozer.
5-yard false start. 3rd and 8 for Haskins. Back to pass.
You got
Has
this.
plenty
You
of
got this.
time.
Complete this.
All
Complete
day.
this.
Throw the ball.
You fucking loser.
Oh
Yes,
my God.
yes.
Deep down the field.
Not a loser.
No, all the way down to the 20-yard line. That is a completion.
And that's one of our offspring, Sean, as Sim Gods.
That is, of course, one of our Sim sons.
It's one of our Sims.
Cam Sims. Or is that Steven Sims? That's correction. That's Steven Sims. The Sims brothers on the Redskins line.
As long as it's not Phil Sims.
Well, that's 2 M's. That's 2 M's.
Remember when Phil Sims was
Ooh.
like,
Can we talk about this running game for the
the
Redskins?
running
really
game
good.
is fierce.
remember when Phil Sims was like, or was that Costas or Sims? I think it was Sims that said, I will not use the word Redskins or Chiefs when broadcasting the game.
Yeah, and then
Wow.
they just stopped doing it.
I would just have loved for the Chiefs and the Redskins to play the Super Bowl with him announcing.
Well,
2 weeks leading up.
that didn't last very long.
Yeah.
1st and goal on the 4 going in. Haskins out of the shotgun. Another handoff to Gibson. Finds his way into the end zone.
Oh, baby.
Thank you for
Oh.
participating in the Sports Gambling
Stars are born in Madden Mayhem. I forgot the name.
Yeah, it's okay. DGen Madness sounds great too.
I mean, it's barely.
Someone's probably stealing that now too. We should check with them.
Well,
And
I
of
mean,
course,
we have on record filings of us DGen. I mean, I don't want to blow anyone's mind, but we may own DGensOnly.com.
and that is a nice drive by the Redskins. Get out to a 7-3 lead. Of course, $10 now entered into the Insult Bookmaker EU on Twitter prize pool. $10 every time a touchdown scored. I of course am chatting the link in the MyBookie Madden Twitch feed.
And
If you
Sean,
need-
I
if you need to
posted
make
it
it a little
everywhere.
simpler.
I posted it everywhere.
There you go. It's just that easy. Make sure you hashtag it Madden Mayhem. So you know, so you get entered into the prize pool. Yeah, where's Boston Capper? Sick Capper on him.
We have a number of people we can sick on him.
Wow, DGen Nation is strong. Deep kick by the Skins out of the end zone. Cowboys will take over on their own 25. Ooh, MyBookie Madden wanting us to check out their Instagram. They're doing one of those Which House social media things. I saw this earlier, and I think maybe I would have to go house number 4 because hanging out with Jordan and the MyBookie Casino and burgers, that seems like a pretty awesome. As much as I'm tempted to go house 5 that has wings, I think me, Michael Jordan, and the MyBookie Casino could just have an awesome night playing blackjack. 3-yard loss.
Have you ever
for
heard that
Zeke
story?
Elliott.
I think Barkley told that story of like I think it was Barkley, where him and Jordan they're in a big group and they're playing golf, and Jordan's like, "Hey, 50 grand a hole," and when then like 8 holes into it, Jordan's down like 300 grand.
I mean, that sounds like Michael Jordan.
It's fucking amazing.
Zeke to the outside, jukes,
Look, I'm not a huge golf guy, Sean, but even I would want to be a part of that golf experience.
I mean, that shyster, that
#Legends only.
the story there is that he lost like $1.5 million.
Was that Barkley that told that story? It was somebody told that story. I remember just being like, holy shit.
I think it's very believable because there's a number of people who have surfaced claiming Jordan fucked them out of golf winnings.
3rd and 9. Dakota Rain all day. Oh, has to check it down. Zeke
Get him. There we go.
Great open
tackle.
field tackle to stop the first down.
I'm rooting for the Redskins here.
Hey, like a true American, rooting against America's team, America's so-called team, the Dallas Cowboys.
I don't got a number on that tackle. 49. I don't see a 49 on.
Confirmed, Sean. We are the proud owners of dgensonly.com.
Lock it up. 4th and 1. Cowboys bring the punting unit on. He's going to have room to return at the 18, 20, 25.
Ooh, Jesus.
But he's been a bit of a revelation, Gibbs in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's had a good, that was an awesome drive. A lot of Mia Khalifa chatter going on in the MyBookie Madden Twitch page. Maybe she'll make a sighting. I know fellow partner, fellow company woman with MyBookie.ag. 1st and 10, Haskins out of the shotgun. Complete for another Redskins first down. And she is Mia Khalifa is a Redskins fan. So,
hey, good people.
Terry McLaurin, that guy's a handful to cover.
Look, I feel like it's like the Matrix, and we're watching Haskin, and it's like he's beginning to believe. You know what I mean? Like he's starting to be able to throw deep passes. I'm really impressed. False start. Son of a bitch.
Second
The
false
quarterback
start.
wasn't even under center.
I know.
Fuck. What's the Twitch link? If you're in the Twitch chat, aren't you already? Don't you have the Twitch link?
Maybe he's talking about the Twitter link. I'll throw that in there. 1st and 15. Another false start for the Skins. Haskins back to pass. Completes it underneath. Turns it upfield.
There we go.
Nice. Oh, what are you calling that? A 12-yard pickup?
I mean,
call it 11, 2nd and 4.
You gotta say the Redskins have been the more impressive offense to this point. Wow,
Moving the ball up and down. Jeremy,
who is that supposed to be?
I think that's supposed to be Shanahan, right? Or no, Gruden. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, he didn't get the same love that Andy Reid got.
Jeremy Sprinkle with the 11-yard catch. He had a big game last against
get
the
rid
Eagles.
of it. Come on.
Can't get rid of it in time. DeMarcus Lawrence with the sack, bringing up 3rd and 11 for the Skins.
Gotta see that, man. Just get rid of it. Throw it out of bounds on a play like that.
Only 470 people away, Sean.
Yeah.
Do I have to triple
the
it?
word? Spread the word. Get people in this chat room. 3rd and 11. Oh, checks
At least
it
you
down.
got rid of it. That right tackle is getting destroyed by
Tell
Lawrence.
your friends. Say yes, you can still bet on it over at mybookie.ag, promo code SGP, because the Cowboys are now -3.5, -225 on the money line. Redskins +150, 51.5 is now your total. Odd even still split down the middle. What are you taking right now? That's a big adjustment.
Deep punt into the end zone.
I don't think we should be seeing a 7-point adjustment, 6-point adjustment.
That seems big.
Now back to 4.5 based on the sim god himself speaking into existence. If I advise my clients to buy at 4.5, you think it goes to 7.5?
You have been moving numbers all over. 1st and 10 on their own 20. Play action by Dakota Rain. Spin move. He's going to run with it.
There we go. There we go.
Another great tackle.
Did you see that? Double spy.
Yeah, they're really stopping him from running the ball. Pierre Louis has had 2 great open field tackles, one on Zeke to stop that first down, and then another one here because if he doesn't tackle Prescott, he's got room to run.
Rivera was part of the '85 Bears with Buddy Ryan, so perhaps that's the difference.
Bring some intensity. 2nd and 10 on their own 20. Zeke.
There
taken
we go.
down. 5 carries for 5 yards. Zeke is not eating. I mean, he is eating in the offseason.
I'll tell you this. I've watched a number of these sims because, of course, I am a sim god. Zeke rarely gets held to under 100 yards. Rarely. Dak Vick. People pointing out.
Skins in the dime. Cowboys out of the shotgun. 3rd and 11. Hard count. Has plenty of time. Looks to run.
Get there. Oh, shit.
And they get the tackle. Doesn't look in time.
What awareness.
Dakota Rain with the first down.
In the first half pushes or first quarter pushes.
It was set at 10 on the total.
There we go.
And that's a great tackle again behind the line. 6 carries now.
I mean,
4 yards.
I don't know if people might have a first quarter winning ticket on the total, but I thought it was sitting there at 10.
The numbers are way off on this Redskins defense here. That's the 3rd player that I don't have a number for.
Shout out to
Wikipedia.
Ted Rogers 0. Is Andy Dalton hurt? Great question. 2nd and 11. Jarwin in motion.
Wouldn't that be great?
Oh, it'd be awesome. Hand off to Zeke. Off tackle. Finds a little bit of room to run there. Probably best run of the day for Zeke.
Looks frustrated.
6.
Ooh.
3rd and 5.
Ooh.
Getting chippy.
Kendall Fuller from
Virginia Tech.
Yeah, he's a baller.
It's a big Virginia Tech thing we got going on. I feel like this week.
3rd and 5.
Have we announced the guest?
No.
Dakota out of the shotgun, completes it to Zeke out of the backfield for a Cowboys first down.
Jim Drunkard-Miller's coming on the podcast.
Oh, yeah, we have a couple of nice interviews lined up for this week. Stay tuned. Subscribe to the Sports Gambling Podcast.
Indeed. Had some great Hal Mummy was the recent guest. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, he's coming back 100%.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
1st and 10. Dakota Rain back to throw. Completes it. Down the field. All the way into Redskins territory.
They bit on the play action there.
Yep. Setting them up. Amari Cooper, of course, with the catch and run there on the 36 going in.
What did Rex Ryan say about him?
Sean King swag coming at you.
He keeps saying that. I don't know what he means. Play action by Dakota Rain.
I think he maybe doesn't understand that you're posting a link, or maybe even better way to say it, an opportunity for people in this fine chat to get paid.
Yeah. Well, is he complaining that I'm sending links to the podcast? Come on, man. Trying to build the brand. Giving you guys an opportunity to subscribe to the best sports gambling podcast around. 1st and 10 on the 21 going in.
Damn it.
Zeke breaks through.
That's actually something else that bookmaker can't copy.
What's that?
They can't have a show called the Sports Gambling Podcast.
No, it's trademarked.
Yeah, the government says we own that. They can try though, and they can pretend like it's not their idea. Oh, it was an accident. Sorry.
2nd and 4 on the 15 going in. Zeke. Down goes Zeke.
It's a good hit by
stop for no gain. 3rd and 4, and the entries are coming in for the
Are they?
Bookmaker EU. Make fun of them. TD prize pool challenge.
Yeah, just to be safe, to make sure we see your tweet, make sure you follow us.
Follow us. Use the hashtag Madden Mayhem.
We've definitely had entries missed because you didn't click that follow button. Oh shit. Oh shit. Fuck.
It's a screen. Zeke.
he can fumble.
He can fumble. You know what, Sean Green? Post that link again. I closed my app and I need it sent 14 more times, please. Relax. All right, relax, everyone.
Do a nose beer.
It's for the new people. People come in and out, and I want to make sure they know who the podcast is. And I mean, isn't it more annoying when we repeat it on air every 10 seconds when people are like, "Who is this?"
Yeah,
Completes it to Amari Cooper. Only picks up 3. Second and goal.
Cousin Mush checking in on YouTube, pointing out they don't have a Cousin Mush. This is also true.
Exactly.
If Bookmaker EU all of a sudden has a Cousin Mush personality on social media, we're really gonna have words.
2nd and goal. On the 3 going in.
Why are they not in the I formation?
Touchdown, CD Lamb for the Cowboys.
Oklahoma receiver.
Over looking good so far. About to be 17 total points.
That's 2 touchdowns, Sean.
Cowboys have for the extra point. It's up and it's good. Cowboys out to a 10-7 lead. No defense really. Not a lot of defense. Just long methodical drives. And Washington looking decent, but not much defense overall.
I mean, if Haskins has looked good with the deep ball or just throwing the ball, but I will say, gotta step up the awareness. That right tackle's got to handle Lawrence. Maybe you double team him.
-7.5 now for the Cowboys. +250 is the money line for the Redskins.
So back to close to the original line there. $10-7. Interesting game so far.
Sean,
they seemed like they were doing a good job holding Zeke early, but it's kind of whittled away.
Sean, are you in the free blackjack tourney?
I was, yeah.
How'd you do?
I blew it all. Because my blackjack strategy is when you get hot, you just keep chasing it up in those bets. And then when you get up a lot, you cash out. But in the tournament, you kind of just have to keep going all in.
Great all-time Sean story. We were in Vegas. Sean is bust. And I think I'm having a good weekend playing blackjack. I throw Sean a couple $100 in chips to play a little bit. We're at a $25 table. Sean goes 25, loses, 25, loses, pushes in like 100. Like what? I'm feeling it. Wins a hand. I think then you pushed it all in and lost. And then you just walked away.
Yeah,
it was like 6 hands. He lost the $200.
Legends only.
And he had that comment. I'm like, what? I'm going on a run. I'm feeling it.
Yeah. First down, Darius, guys. Yeah, I once borrowed $20 from Kramer to get a cab to the airport because I was leaving Vegas, and then I just went on to the blackjack table, just went on a run, got it up to $500, lost it all, and then had to
ask for another 20.
No, I had to use some. I had to find I had to hail 10 different cabs before one actually had a credit card reader, and I got to the airport. And then I was really blackout drunk on Southwest, and I started throwing up on the airplane flight home. And they gave me a plastic bag to throw up in.
Good, you're in
second and 8.
You're in the air for like 30 minutes.
I know. Yeah. And I threw up like 12 times.
He's missing critical parts. Like he was super late to the flight, had to sit in between two people.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Man, that was when the Dolphins upset the Patriots on the money line. If I recall, with debuting the Wildcat.
Oh, I do remember that.
That's how long ago that was.
Antonio,
Ricky Williams and Ronnie Brown.
What the hell's going on here with these offensive line penalties?
Why is he walking like he just shit his pants or something? What's going on?
Well, he might have. Look at that guy. That is a stoic hero right there.
Come on, Haskins. Let's get this. We're in field goal range before. Damn it!
Trips up top. Hands it off to Geist. Nothing doing there. And yeah, the Redskins run off. Their rushing offense has been pretty good so far. That's kind of been their formula. Although Haskins has had a couple nice completions. 2nd and 14. Play action. Has time. Man open.
There we
and
go.
A completion to Antonio Gandy Golden.
Out of Liberty. I like this kid.
Nick Sick 1420. Listen, bro. We got the boy genius Freddie Kitchens calling the plays. Jason Garrett's gonna bring that stoic experience into the locker room. All rise. The New York Giants will be fine.
Well, it makes sense. They have a
my God,
incomplete pass, 2nd and 10. It's good that the Giants have a coach named Judge because DeAndre Baker already has experience going in front of a judge before he goes in front of a judge.
I think this is bullshit. I think this is all bullshit. I think he's being set up. He's a fall guy for something.
2nd and 10, shotgun formation, 4 receivers set. Haskins has time. Got to get that ball there.
I don't even see why rush it there. You had protection.
No need.
He's making some really poor throws.
He is. He's had a couple nice ones. I mean, the receivers are open. It's really more about the missed passes. That's the issue. 3rd and 10, trips to the bottom of the screen. Haskins again has a guy wide
There we
open.
go.
This
There we
time
go.
he completes it.
That was a
That
nice
is-
catch.
That is Steven Sims again. What a nice catch.
Sim God.
The original Sim God, the Sim Son.
Hey, let's get 7 here. Let's take it.
Seriously. Van Der Esch in coverage. Couldn't. Hook zone wasn't long enough.
Have you guys seen any emojis tonight?
No, dude. Come on. Get the emojis going. Kais.
Oh, get in there.
Had room to run. Would like to break that outside,
Do
but
you
still a nice 7-yard pickup.
Do you remember how good he was in college?
Yeah, he was a beast, man. He's had what 2 ACL injuries now.
Yeah, it's you almost. I mean, but you
It's
look
like
at
Kajana Carter or something, where it's like so unfair when that happens to you in your rookie year.
especially at the running back position. There's
Yeah.
a new pile of them every year.
2nd and 3. Bubble screen. And
Oh,
he completes it.
beautiful.
Catches it. The double catch touchdown.
Is that Andy Golden again? Who is that?
That is Candy Golden.
Yeah,
Wow.
the first touchdown in the big leagues.
The Gandy man Candy Golden for a touchdown. Washington Redskins. Come on, Gandy man's
Sean
pretty
came
good.
prepared.
I
tonight.
really like that line. When's the contest over? If you're talking about the contest to insult Bookmaker EU, that is open until the end of the late game. Every touchdown that's scored, $10 goes into the prize pool. We're up to $30. We should get over 100, especially with the way this game's going.
Oh yeah.
And if we get to 1,000 in the Twitch chat or in the MyBookie Madden Twitch, I'll double it. I promise. Listen, Sean, this is an interesting game so far. Washington is doing what they got to do, much like they did against the Eagles. The line is now Cowboys -4.5.
So you're looking at an 8.5 adjusted. This feels like a close game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? I don't see. Yeah, I don't see. I don't see blowout or the Cowboys to win by 8. I don't know, man. 8.5 point swing right now. I think if you got the Skins plus 9.5, like I do, you're feeling good. You want a couple more stops on the defensive side, but this Cowboys defense is just dog shit, and I think that's a real issue for them going into the season. I know I'm a Cowboy hater and completely biased, but even my insane bias aside, I think the Cowboys defense, everyone talking about CD Lamb adding him to the offense, and that will help. Not having Jason Garrett will help, but there are a lot of negatives on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah. I mean, I agree with you.
Hand off to Zeke again, and
go.
again, Zeke stopped before he can get past the line of scrimmage. 2-yard loss, 2nd and 12.
Hamilton with the stop there.
Kramer, Mark Wade, 351 saying, I know Kramer hates all these Buckeyes in this game. Haskins, McLaurin, Zeke, Chase Young, all recruited by legendary good guy Urban Meyer.
All timer.
Definitely probably got some bags of cash with that.
2nd and 12, empty formation. Jarlow with the catch.
There
Wow.
we go. S-
Jacked up.
Once again, Hamilton with the back-to-back plays with the stop.
Is that 51?
Chase Young is
Yeah.
in the game, correct? He hasn't done much, but we are using updated rosters, so he should be in there. Number 99, so keep an eye out for Chase Young.
It's right there.
There he is.
Turnover loading.
Dalton back to, or sorry,
Get there. Son of a. Kick
Dalton.
off.
Rain
Step on
with
his
the
fingers.
run. I misspoke and said Andy Dalton. I was reading some insults in the chat.
I should really update his name to read.
Just Rain Prescott.
Just Rain.
Just
One
Rain
word.
on the back. Double tight end set. If they move on, Kramer, you got to adjust the jersey. Jarwin in motion. Hand off to Zeke. Off tackle. Nothing doing there.
Really not able to get this running game started.
And they're putting them in 3rd and longs. It's just a couple balls to Amari Cooper, a couple Dakota Rain runs. That is the difference so far.
The Giants did the same thing. If you recall, they were even up more going into the half, and it just took a second for them to turn it on. So hopefully the Redskins can keep it up, because I certainly fuck the Cowboys.
Oh yeah. You know, one of the things I want to be able to note here and see is if Haskins can get the ball. He hasn't really taken many shots downfield. I think he's taken one.
2nd and 9
Screen.
screen. Ooh, that was a dangerous throw into coverage by Rain there. And you're right. Terry McLaurin is a bit of a speedster. I'd like to see them take some deep shots with him. And these Cowboys cornerbacks seem pretty suspect so far. They're doing a good job moving the ball, but you're right. Maybe get some deep plays involved. 3rd and 9. Gotta spy Rain on this one. Another screen and another incomplete pass. Don't like if you're a Cowboys backer, you got some quality receivers. I don't know about back-to-back screens there.
Yeah. I mean, come on. Unless there's something really jumped off on in film study on screens in the Redskins defense, then I don't understand why you call it back-to-back plays.
Deep punt out of the back of the end zone. Skins will take over on their own 20, up 4 here. 1:49 left to go in the second. You're of course listening to Madden Mayhem, presented by the Sports Gambling Podcast at mybookie.ag, the original Madden Mayhem. In case there's any confusion, and of course there is, because another bookmaker thinks that they can call their thing Madden Mayhem. They can't. Oh, Antonio Gibson picks up a handful.
Isn't that just the internet these days? Though you got these people copying each other.
It's the world, bro.
No, I mean, I get it. You want to run your own Madden Sim tournament. You want to be Sim gods, even though you can't be, because we're the original Sim gods. And then, just the blatancy of copying it with the May capitalized. Kramer and I were really proud of this. This name. Kramer was the brain behind the name. Our branding off the charts. Great graphics, logos.
Yeah, everything about it. Flawless.
Straight fire.
But there's hacks out there that got to just go and try to steal it.
And they, of course, aren't giving away $10,000 in my bookie credits. Maybe actually $11,600 if you include the second bracket, the Sweet 1600.
It's
I don't
a very
see
exact number.
Oh, God damn it!
Catch that.
He should have had it. There were two Redskins receivers there. It seemed like they broke it up from themselves. And of course, if you want to get in on the TD prize pool, $10 for every touchdown scored tonight. At the end of the game, we will announce the best insulting tweet at Bookmaker EU. Make sure you hashtag it Madden Mayhem. You can even reply to the tweets that I have in the MyBookie Madden Twitch page, whatever's easier. Punts it down to the 26-0 return. What the hell was that? They're wide open.
Yeah, 2 guys in the same area. That's never
turnover
a good thing.
loading.
That would be great. Get a quick sack fumble, kick a field goal, go up 7 before half. I'm just going to be happy with the 4-point lead going into half. Rain out of the empty set. Completes it short to Jarwin. Picks up a handful there. Clock is running.
And we haven't talked about it yet, Sean, but the winner of this game will, of course, be playing the Seattle Seahawks in the Elite Eight on Friday, 8 p.m. on the East Coast, 5 p.m. on the West Coast. Seattle walks in with a big time 24-point differential. So, surprisingly, the Redskins aren't that far behind. I think they had plus 11 on the Eagles. So
I think both those teams have had history with the Seahawks in the playoffs. Remember Tony Romo?
Oh yeah,
classic
Do I
moment.
remember?
2nd and 5. Butterfingers.
Get there.
Rain is running.
Hit him. Kick him.
And you
Punch
got to collapse that pocket if you're not going to spy someone. Dallas uses their second timeout. First down pickup for Rain at their own 44.
I have family in Seattle. My cousin had a poster of Tony Romo fucking up the extra point on his wall.
Hilarious.
Signed.
Kudos to
Signed.
that. We need that in the studio. How do we get a copy of that? How do we copy somebody on that, huh?
First and 10 on their own 44. Rain scrambles again. And
There
this
we
time,
go.
Down goes
Dude,
Rain.
this guy's playing his ass off here. Number 51 is
Hamilton.
Hamilton.
Could be the system.
Just killing it.
Rain feels the pain. Down goes Rain. And that's a 6-yard sack. Clock is running. They're not going to use their timeout there. Going no huddle.
Looking like Keith Hamilton, huh, Kramer?
Looking like Alexander Hamilton. Completes it.
There we
It
go.
stays in bounds. If they're smart, they just let the clock run out here. Complete to CeeDee Lamb. That
No, they
should
took
do
a
it.
timeout.
What are you doing? Taking a timeout there, forcing a 3rd and 12 with no timeouts.
turnover loading. This is it right here. We're going to get 3 more points out of this, Sean. Maybe even 6.
Interception loading. Some people are saying Hail Mary loading. Those are obviously disgusting Cowboys backers. Rain back to throw, spin move, and another sack by this Redskins defensive line. They have a very strong front 7.
Yeah, very stout. Got a bunch of first round draft picks. That's what happens when you keep taking.
When you keep sucking.
Yeah.
4th and 18. Skins use their timeout.
And thoughts and prayers and everything out to Dexter Manley. I believe he's in the ICU fighting the COVID.
Us, as we go through this stuff.
You're not a Dexter Manley guy?
No, I'm just. Sean was itching to hit the Earl Thomas.
Well, anytime someone says prayers, I gotta hit the Earl Thomas.
Just pray for us, as we go through this stuff.
But yeah, I hope he's doing all right. Colby, what do you want to see from Skins in the second half?
I want to see them rip off the heads of the Dallas Cowboys, shit down their throats, and pound the ball. Look, I don't want Haskins to make a pick 6. I feel like that could happen at some point in this game.
I formation.
Geis gets 30 carries in the second half.
And they hand it off to Adrian Peterson.
I'd like to see more Peterson.
Yeah, I'm fine with whoever they throw back there. They're running the ball really well. Gibson's he's ran the ball well. Geis has had his moments.
But you know what I mean, though? Like, don't you think that potentially we could have a pick 6 coming by Haskins at some point?
Yes, and certainly he's had some inaccurate throws even with receivers open. So I think just keep giving him easy throws, maybe 1 or 2 deep shots to McLaurin. Give him easy throws and keep running the ball. And the defense is really stepping up, in particular the defensive line.
And they haven't thrown. You know who had a big game against the Eagles was Harmon, Kelvin Harmon. He hasn't even had his name called yet. So let's get him the ball second half. Kramer, what do you think for you as a Cowboys backer? Keep being a pussy. Right?
I'm purely just playing the market. That's all I'm doing. I'm not rooting for the Cowboys. Although I will say they haven't done anything and they're only down 4 points.
It's one way to look at it.
Feels like they could be down more.
Well, look at the. Let's check out the rushing. Yeah, Geis and Antonio Gibson both averaging over 5.5. I think they really got to slow down Rain of running the ball. The scrambles, if you've been watching these Madden Sims, the scrambles are real backbreakers.
Yeah,
we saw it in the Seattle San Francisco game. We saw it in the Green Bay Chicago game. You're playing with fire going against mobile quarterbacks, but if they can slow down Rain scrambling, they've actually done a pretty good job for the most part on Zeke.
Yeah, they have actually. I think what is his average per carry? Elliott,
it's not very good. He's only got like 20 yards.
Yeah, and most of that came on like two different runs there. Kramer, let's take a look at some of the updated numbers.
I'm waiting on the second half stuff.
Okay.
So let's hit that refresh. Oh, here we go. -6.5 for the Cowboys, -250 on the money line, +160 for the Redskins. 25.5 is the total. That would be right on brand for the second half to have more points than the first half. Team totals 10 for the Redskins, 16 for the Cowboys. Wow. So we're looking at an adjusted line of -2.5 for the Cowboys. Gotta love your position right now.
Yeah, I think if you took the Cowboys -2.5 in the second half, as much as that feels pretty solid, because I wouldn't be surprised if Dallas pulls out this game and they're only down 4. I mean, I feel I'm just going to sit on my +9.5, but you could certainly talk me into, if I wasn't an Eagles fan, Cowboys -2.5 in the second half. And even if you have Skins +9.5, that's kind of a decent middle there.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to stay pat with my 9.5 though. I can't.
Can I advise my clients to buy a little of that adjusted game 2.5? Is that, would you think that's a good thing, Sean? I'm going to do that. Let's throw a unit on it. Oh, I'm betting on the Cowboys.
Brian Ross Hester Yahoo says, aren't all these tweets just giving bookmaker free marketing? And I said, no, not if we're making fun of them. There is such a thing as bad publicity. If everyone's making fun of them and saying you stole hashtag Madden Mayhem from the Sports Gambling Podcast and you're hashtagging it Madden Mayhem, not only are you're doing the right thing by helping enforce intellectual property law, you're also doing the right thing by giving yourself a chance to win cold hard cash. And this cash will be in your PayPal account by the end of the evening. I'm very quick on the trigger to give you that cold hard cash. Yeah. Times are tough. We're helping you guys out. And right now it's up to $30 so far. Every touchdown scored, another $10 will be entered into the prize pool. So
Sean,
hoping to get it over 100.
Once again, hopefully my clients used the last 60 seconds to get down on 2.5 because it's moved to 3. It's moved to -7, -3 for the second half, -3 adjusted. Again, there's no way the Redskins hold on here. The Cowboys haven't done anything. Zero, zilch, nada.
What do you mean? The Redskins are going to continue. Look, you're acting like Haskins hasn't thrown a couple dirt balls. You know what I mean? Like that's going to improve. You know, he's warming up. So look, he's going to connect on those in the second half. Skins are going to take this money line play.
Yeah, the FML tour is strong. That means the Cowboys are advancing. Let's go. What time do we start, Sean?
Muddy Waters has been to the dog beach.
I think give it one more minute. Make sure people get those sweet first half cashes in. What, Kramer? Do you know off the top of your head? Did the first half under hit? It probably was close to 24, right?
No, the first half under would have hit the game. Well, I guess 49.5. Yeah,
it was probably set at 24 and a half.
I'm going to guess the under hit. It was 24.5.
Okay. Pre-game spread was 48.5. So yeah, it's right on the number there. And it should be a great second half. Skins, let's roll, baby.
Cowboys get the ball, I believe.
Yes.
Oh, it was 24. So it was a push. Has everyone cashed out and had time to make their second half wagers?
As long as Haskins can just be pretty conservative, but take a few deep shots, but just no pick sixes, no Gus Frerotte headbutting the fucking wall.
You know what?
All right.
Let's have some fun as well. We're gonna get down on
my bookie Madden asking for 2 more minutes.
Okay.
Happy to oblige. Want to make sure everyone gets their. Yeah. Want to make sure
this is gonna give me time to advise my clients. Let's have fun. Let's throw a half unit down on. Second half will be odd, Sean.
Ooh. Okay.
Second half will be odd.
Yeah. Kramer, while we're waiting to start the second half here, I don't think we've really hit on the spread or talked that much about the Battle of Ohio, the late game.
Let's do it.
10:00 East, 7:00 on the Pacific. I unfortunately had to take the Browns so that we had some opposite side. Of course, we all remember where we were last time the Bengals played. And Joe Exotic, aka Stogie Joe, had a hell of a game. Ravens came back as time expired almost to what seemed like win the game, and then with 8 seconds left, they take it to the house on a kick return. Insane.
They were the
game.
last ticket punch to the Sweet 16. What a way to close out the first round of Madden Mayhem. Which, by the way, our first round ended before the other guys started theirs. Just throwing that out there. Now they had, of course, Cleveland is one of these Madden enigmas, right? They are a very good sim team. -6.5, -325 on the money line. Bengals +200, 50.5 is the total. Of course, I'm going to roll with my boy Joe Exotic.
Of course,
Stogie Joe.
Yeah, Stogie Joe. You got to go with and the Browns. You know that game against Pittsburgh was crazy, but I believe they had 2 defensive touchdowns in that comeback. What's the odds they get 2 defensive touchdowns? Very unlikely because Roethlisberger's a fat piece of shit. Joe Burrow's a great American hero. So that's my analysis.
Wow, we got an over under of 927 on the East Coast for this game ending. I love that. What are you going to take here? I'll go under. Does that mean we can start now?
I'm going to go over.
Yeah, I think we're good. So wait, sorry, you said 927.
927 on the East.
Okay, I'll take over.
Yeah,
I'll take over.
You want to go a unit? I'll go under. You go over.
All right, sure. So 927.
Yeah.
So wait, that would be
627 for us.
627. Oh yeah, it's definitely taking more than that. Okay.
All right,
Lock it up, Kramer.
All right, I'm gonna start the second half ASAP.
So I have an over on finish time of 6:27 and Skins plus 9.5.
All right, the second half is starting in 10 seconds. Lots of people looking to get in on our unit, Sean. They have unit envy.
Well, Ryan, we've been dealing with a lot of envy and jealousy.
People are saying we have an opportunity to fix the over under on the finishing time. Why would we do that? We're both sitting in the same spot together.
Yeah, I'm not going to fix anything for Kramer and vice versa. Are you kidding me? Bubble screen out to Cooper. Oh no, sorry, that's Gallup. Picks up 7.
Bubble screen actually worked somewhat there.
Yeah, it's worked a few times.
Yo, guys, can we pick up the energy a little bit? Maybe a quick emoji storm.
You know how Kramer likes those emojis, guys.
Yeah, let's go. Nose beers. Did we do a cheers?
Oh no, we didn't.
Cheers, man. John
I'm already
Jameson.
at a Jameson though. I got to fill up.
What are you guys
2nd and
drinking
3.
out there? Let us know.
Hand off to Zeke out of the shotgun.
Oh,
Down
there we
goes
go.
Zeke.
It's hard to,
Montez Sweat.
impressive to take down a man with the girth of, wow, look at how big Chase Young is in that game.
Talk about girth. Look, this is a big play right here. We got him right where we want him. 3rd and 1. Oh, completion. Who is that? Who is that? Cooper? I think it's a completion to Cooper.
All right, I'm back. Had to refill some whiskey.
Wait a second. The auto mod filtered we doing nose beers and getting Thai lady boys as celebration. How do I let that through?
1st and 10, double tight end set. Play action by Rain, deep down the middle of the field.
Oh, come on. That's our
Got his
chance
hands
right
on
there.
it.
Look at these emojis. Music to my eyes.
Kramer loves him some emojis. I appreciate it.
I have 2 daughters, dude.
That you do. They love the emojis.
Uh-oh.
Emoji gang.
Concept in the house. The $5 club is fire tonight. Thank
Mega
you for
whale
asking.
sighting. Delayed
Oh
draw.
my God.
And Zeke goes down.
That's like a tackling sled.
4-yard loss.
The defense was great there.
Colby's very upset with my media guide right now.
I got no numbers over here. I'm just guessing. Cole Holcomb with the stop there.
You can use their last name flashes on the screen.
Yeah, maybe you should watch the fucking game.
3rd and 14 for Rain and the Cowboys. Oh, spin move, runs it.
There we go.
And Louis,
Spying.
Pierre Louis again with the great open field tackle, 2-yard loss for the Cowboys.
Could the Redskins be the stopper to the mobile quarterback? They seem to spy.
Yeah, they seem to do a good job on it.
And they have awareness to actually go after the guy, not wait for him.
And Kramer, who did the Skins play as they move on, if they move on to the next round?
That's what I was saying earlier. It's my Seattle Seahawks, so that would be useful against Russ.
Bounce at the 10, and the ball's going to stop at the 6. Nice punt by the Cowboys.
And of course, Sean, point differential will decide home field for the game. 8 p.m. in the East, 5 p.m. in the West next Friday, May 22nd. Right now, Seattle's sitting with plus 24. They are in the clubhouse. Washington currently at plus 15. So they're going to need to do some work.
Pitch out to the left. Geis doesn't pick up much. 3 touchdowns scored so far, and every touchdown scored, $10 goes into the insult bookmaker EU for stealing our name prize pool. And all you got to do to enter is just send out a tweet. Hashtag it Madden Mayhem. Insult them in some way. Best insult will win the cash at the end of the evening.
Those scumbag fucks.
I'll chat a little link to help you out if you need it. Of course, we're at Gambling Podcast on Twitter. Complete to Sprinkle, who quiet game so far. 2 catches, 15 yards. Had a big game last week against the Eagles.
Well, if you saw my write-up at sportsgamblingpodcast.com, I said Sprinkle suggests you should sprinkle some on the money line of the Redskins, Sean. See what I did there?
The dogs are barking.
So you see what journalism I put together there?
Up 4 in Dallas, 3rd and 5. Haskins with the.
There we go. That's the deep ball I'm talking about.
Wow.
That was a great throw. Great catch.
Richard? Who's that?
That's our boy.
Oh, wow.
The Gandy Man can. A
Sean,
huge pickup.
MyBookie Madden pointing out that NASCAR, golf, and UFC have returned. What's the next great sport that will regenerate? I have
Baseball,
to imagine he's not counting Madden Mayhem.
Yes, and he said great sport, so I don't think baseball's eligible. I think next sport that's
you're giving NASCAR a lot of credit there, right?
I don't know. That's tough.
No,
Formula One, baby.
Don't go there.
9-yard pickup.
Don't go.
You're
there,
right.
there.
You're right. Baseball's better than NASCAR, but I like making fun of baseball.
You know what you got to do? Homework while we're quarantining.
What's that?
The Sports Gambling Podcast is going to be leaning into Formula One.
Yes.
This year.
Oh, yeah.
2nd and 1.
I'll hook you up some tickets, man. I go every year almost.
It's canceled this year, I think, but they're going to have
Completes
no fans
into Dallas territory. Skins on the move.
I'll be honest. I watch Formula One. I go to these races, but I really just get really drunk.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's really great.
But it's something to bet on.
Yeah, exactly, man.
First down for the Skins into the Dallas 41.
We got look at this DJ. Look at this alcoholic over here.
Just like
fucking,
slurping out.
I'm going to town.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Huge hole up the middle. That's Darius Geis. 9 carries, 56 yards. He's having himself a game. And that's what I'm saying. I know everyone will say it's a homer, but this Cowboys defense is trash. You saw the Giants just move up and down the field on them.
That's what Daniel Jones.
If the Giants could have held on, no way they're losing to the freaking Redskins.
Skins look good, dude.
3 tight end set for the Skins. Haskins back to throw.
There
Completes
we go,
it again.
baby.
Jeremy Sprinkle, we said, had a quiet game, a quiet first half. He has 3 catches on this drive alone.
Inferno 420. Yeah, man. I did the Long Beach Grand Prix for like. I've been there a bunch of times, man.
CWY 23 commentators on Madden swear. You're damn fucking right we do. Since when?
Yeah, don't
apparently
be a pussy.
too many Xanax. Don't worry about it, dude. Relax. Just take that Xanax. You're doing
Lawrence
fine.
gets to the dude.
Lawrence with the 2nd sack.
I have a serious question for the people. Obviously, some of the people in this chat are not exclusive when it comes to their Madden Sims. Do any of the other Sims have commentators?
No.
Do we have any competition?
Certainly not entertaining ones.
Yeah. I mean, I'll tell you one thing though. That right tackle for the Redskins keeps getting really beat. Oh, there we go.
Great quick throw to Gandy.
Love it.
What a great name.
The Gandy Man can. Gandy Golden with a catch all the way down to the 3. 3rd and goal from the 3.
The awareness there. I feel like that's you don't see that often.
And only in Madden Mayhem could we have a scenario where a 4 seed could be potentially looking at a home game in the quarterfinals.
The dogs are barking.
Get there.
Sprinkle.
Boom!
Wow.
Sprinkle some on that money line.
Whoa.
And the dogs are barking here in Dallas as the Washington Redskins look to take a 21-10 lead as 9.5 point dogs. Kramer, if you parlayed Skins money line with Bengals money line, that's a hell of a payout opportunity. Skins make it 11 point differential. You're feeling pretty good if you're catching that 9.5, or if you bet it early and got it at 10.5.
Will Mormon over on Twitter pointing out that the Goofy brand with the silly hat has shitty commentators.
I love it. Throw them in a shine box.
Court jesters, you know.
Clowns. It's a clown
Not
question,
sim
bro.
gods.
So now the prize pool is up to $40. All you got to do is send out a tweet, hashtag it Madden Mayhem, insult Bookmaker EU if possible, and then you'll be entered to win the prize.
Sean, can we have a quick hypothetical conversation? Final 4 in the NFC is going to include the Bears, the Saints, the Seahawks, and looks a lot like the Redskins now.
Interesting.
What? So Redskins, Seahawks, Bears, Saints. What would be your ideal championship game?
Wow. I think maybe like a Saints Bills because they're two completely
I'm
different.
saying just NFC.
Oh, okay.
NFC championship game.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think I kind of would want I don't have the bracket in front of me, but Saints Bears, is that possible?
They play each other.
Okay, then I would say Bears Redskins. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Because the Skins are great, or maybe Bears Seahawks. Two good running quarterbacks.
Well, and I wonder, does anyone have a future?
Play action. Boom! Down goes Rain. Rain feels the pain.
John Bostic on the blitz.
It's a great football name. Madden would love it.
Tell me.
He's one of those guys who will get penetration.
I want to know if anyone in this chat has Redskins futures, because pre-season or pre-tourney they were 100-1.
That's insane.
Oh my God!
Rain back to throw, 2nd and 19, completes it this time. Michael Gallup gets some of the yardage back. Still 3rd and long, 3rd and 8.
And you look across the entirety of the final 6 teams that have locked up spots. The Bills were a little bit of a long shot in that 30-1 range. The Bears as well. Saints, obviously, Seahawks favorites. The Colts, though, another one, 30-1.
3rd and 8, feels the pressure, checks it down.
Fucking losers.
Never throw it short of the sticks, but that's what Rain did. And punting unit will come out once again for the Cowboys as they're down 11 at home here.
It's beautiful.
I like my bookie Madden says, if you're betting moneyline favorites in Madden Mayhem, what are you doing with your life?
It's trouble.
So even the bookmaker is saying take the dogs, or if you're going favorites, lay the points. At the 20-25.
Don't look now, Sean. Second half odd is crushing.
Ooh.
And we're really going to need to see this second half pick up the pace.
I mean, if the Redskins score a touchdown here, is it ball game?
Ooh.
It is if you have a 9.5. I'll tell you that. But I'm saying
Certainly.
Yeah.
I mean, Cowboys have had some. The problem is that the Redskins front seven's been strong. Run the ball there to Geis, pick up a couple.
Take some
2nd
clock,
and 8.
kill some clock. You're up 11.
No,
I'm
actually,
okay with it.
I forgot I have a bet on the over of 627. That's looking good right now. We're not even in the 4th quarter yet, but I would like to see them throw the ball a lot. So ideally the Cowboys get it back, throwing the ball down the field, moving it down, and just not score.
You want to see that clock stopping?
Empty set for Haskins, completes it out.
Oh, what are you doing, you pussy?
Sims gets the grab out of bounds, only picks up 3.
Doesn't the clock restart? What's going on here?
3rd and 5.
Doesn't it? Isn't it supposed to?
Well, you know, the video game's not. There
There
it
you
goes.
go. You get your clock movement, your precious clock movement. 3rd and 5. Haskins. And another false start. We haven't seen many false start penalties. Period.
This number 73.
Yeah.
The
Fucking sucks.
The Skins have had 4 of them.
It's the same guy.
He's had some stomach issues. He
guy
should
shit his pants.
Shit his pants earlier.
That is not Groot.
Great question by Laced Up Wild Boy. Can we post 2 bookmaker bag tags? Yes.
Unlimited entries.
Every tweet is its own entry, and make sure you hashtag Madden Mayhem. Oh, keeps his feet in bounds.
There we go.
This Redskins team believes. Like, they look. Dare I say, NC State survive in advance.
Terry McLaurin
going with the
both
Jimmy
feet
V.
in.
NC State.
Colby, never give up. Never give up.
I never do.
1st and 10 on their own 46. Hands it off to Geis. Not much room there.
I like it though. Keeping him honest, moving the clock.
2nd and 9.
Colby's with me on the under 627, 927 on the East Coast.
I'm
in trouble though. We only have 17 minutes left.
No, but I said the over.
2nd and 9.
I have the under on the points for the game though.
You're an interesting proposition there. Geis lowers his shoulder.
Running tough.
I mean, this is the best case scenario because I catch up like 20 seconds of real time every time.
3rd and 1 for the Skins.
Can't believe I'm going to lose a unit on this stupid time bet.
3rd and 1. 3 tight end set. Heavy formation. Pick up a first down for the Skins.
Eating clock.
They are. This is not good.
But once again, I mean, we only have 16 minutes, Sean. There will be timeout. I mean, I think you have it in the bag. I don't see how we catch up enough time.
We'll see, Kramer. Still a lot of time left to go. 1st and 10. Skins. Play action by Haskins. Completes it to Sprinkle.
Go.
Out of bounds. That'll stop the clock, hopefully.
This is unbelievable. I mean,
Sprinkle having himself a game now.
This game's over. I don't know why I can't. Why did I advise my clients to bet a unit on the Cowboys?
Well, I was cautiously throwing out that Dallas second half, but they just haven't come to play here. 1st and 10 on the 12.
You guys need to listen to Pick Dundee, all right? Because I was all over. I said money line play.
Touch!
Oh, come on!
He had it. I almost called for touchdown.
And then it's the worst possible scenario, 2nd and 1.
And that could be the end of the 3rd quarter.
Hopefully not. Hopefully they get one more playoff.
This is a phenomenal performance by the rookie.
They're going to call it, aren't they? They're going to call a hike.
They can.
3 tight end, I formation. They get it off in time. Touchdown. Adrian Peterson.
Wow.
In for the score.
I see what you did there.
Well, there's one of the guys that always does their contests. He always goes with the Adrian Peterson line.
Don't look now, but the Redskins now have home field in the Elite Eight.
Wow. Didn't think we'd see this.
Oh my God.
You got to feel pretty good if you're on that +9.5.
What we need to get Tyler working on this, but I want to know how many people pick the Redskins to win it all.
There's got to be a handful of Skins fans.
Do you think so? Do you think more people pick the Redskins to win it all or the Chargers?
Probably the Chargers, because you could make a case. Well, I guess
there's
without
zero
Phil Rivers,
Chargers fans.
You're right. So no one probably took the Chargers. There's probably some diehard Skins fans who had them going. 28-10. Perfect time to remind people there's been 5 touchdowns. That means $50 in the touchdown prize pool / insult bookmaker you for stealing our hashtag and tournament name.
We're only 312 visitors to the MyBookie Madden Twitch page. To double that, juice that pot up,
juice it up, and make sure when you insult them, make sure you use the hashtag Madden Mayhem so you can officially be counted towards the total and have your entry into the tournament counted.
Our guy Bowser says the real Pick Dundee told Pick Dundee that the bigger the long shot, bet it.
Okay, Bowser suspended from contributing to the show. We're over 700, only 296 to go before I juice the pot up.
Kramer's trying to double it up, give you a double down opportunity. Zeke, not much there. We'll go to the 4th quarter with the 2nd and 7. The Skins up 18.
I mean, how beautiful is this?
It's great. And the boos are raining down in Dallas.
Yes.
I don't think they ever boo. They're too busy like polishing their cowboy hat or something.
Cousin Mush pointing out also on the under with Real Money Kramer on the time bet. So you are golden.
Lock that up. Incomplete pass by Rain.
Just what you needed, Sean.
Exactly. Stop the clock.
I think it's over.
It's not looking good for you, Kramer. Got to be honest.
Yeah. Take your money.
Can we slow down time? It's even in the 2nd half. Everything's wrong. This Cowboys team not showing up to play.
No.
Fucking
not
same thing against the Giants. They came back though.
Rain back to throw. Ooh.
Oh, wide open target.
Had Gallup open. Couldn't get the ball there.
You know what the difference between the Giants and the Redskins against the Cowboys has been? Redskins scoring touchdowns.
Exactly. Not settling for field goals. For those keeping track at home, 9 seconds were taken off the clock, and they're going for it on 4th and 7.
Wow. Whoa.
This is an onions play by the CPU Sims. Deep throw by Dak, and it's complete.
Oh, wow.
Wow. That was crazy. And that is to Amari Cooper down to the 38.
That would have absolutely been the game.
That's insane. Maybe the MyBookie Madden Sim, maybe the Jones family knows what they're doing.
Dean Hope 208 says Pick Dundee taught me how to stare down double-digit dogs. Damn right.
Empty set and another completion. This time to the rookie CeeDee Lamb down to the 15-yard line.
It's speeding up a little bit.
I mean, the 9.5 is safe. But if you money lined it, you might still be freaking out a little bit here.
Well, we saw what they did to the Giants. And it was a very similar scenario. I think it was 24-13.
The 9.5 is safe. It's the money line.
18 points it's 3 scores.
Rain back to throw, completes it. Not much there. Picks up a handful. And that is Amari Cooper again. 2nd and 1 on the 6.
No, 3 touchdowns can happen. I'm saying that's the money line play, but 4 would be what? 38.
They wouldn't even. They would need 4 to cover.
Yeah.
Hands it off to Zeke, who walks into the end zone.
Make it interesting.
It begins.
And now $60 in the TD prize pool / insult bookmaker EU. Make sure you hashtag it Madden Mayhem. Tag us, follow us at Gambling Podcasts. Zeke into the end zone. And Dallas Cowboys, don't look now, about to make it an 11-point game. They needed a field goal and a 2-point touchdown to beat the Giants. Is overtime a possibility?
Redskins now -7.5 over at mybookie.ag, promo code SGP, plus 730 on the money line. I'm sorry, plus 350. I almost feel
for the
like
Cowboys,
a piece may be needed
at home with Haskins. That could be crazy.
I'm gonna advise. We're chasing. Let's put a unit on it.
Wow, Kramer's going after it. Prescott in there clapping things up, getting the special teams team excited to go down and cover this touchback.
And once again, me and my clients are moving numbers, Sean. Plus 300 now for the Cowboys.
Can they stop the Redskins? They need a 3 and out here, essentially.
And they kneel it. And they'll take over on their own 25.
Here's the danger. Haskins has a rating that puts him in a pick 6 zone.
That's true.
Puts him in the heavy pick 6 zone. Now he's been playing well, and I think there is the idea of momentum in this game, but we've also seen that the simulations have the ebbs and flows. The Redskins have kind of been ebbing the whole game.
Will they flow? 1st and 10. Hand it off to Geis.
With this running game.
Yeah, it's good. Moving the clock.
I mean,
Picks up 5.
Geis is going to have a very quiet 100-yard game if this continues.
Yeah, we'll see if he gets the carries, but he's certainly.
JTap Sizzle 69 says he's undefeated in announced games and that we should announce every game.
That's a lot of time, bro.
Start that GoFundMe.
2nd and 5 from the 30. Hard count. Sprinkle in motion. Antonio Gibson with a huge hole up the middle.
This running game
down to the 45.
Could the Redskins have 200-yard rushers tonight?
It's like the Hogs
right
are
in the
back,
mix
right?
there.
They have 154 rushing yards. This is like a throwback team, and they're doing it to the Cowboys, who are the team that you would have guessed if a team was going to flirt with 200 rushing yards, it would be the Cowboys.
No, they're too much. They're too much of pussies to do that.
1st and 10 on their own 45.
There we go.
Sprinkle with another 1st down.
Sprinkle is just.
How is it they're just an
that money line.
Unstoppable offense?
They are.
It's pretty great. I mean, if you're a Skins fan or a Skins backer, and Haskins had some wild throws in the 1st half, but he's been dialed in the 2nd half. Guys are wide open.
I'm okay with a few wild throws as long as it's not to the defense.
Yeah, haven't turned it over. Knock on wood. 1st and 10, throwing again. Ooh, almost.
What are you doing? Go upfield, man. You have
that was
down.
close, Sean.
The Gandy man.
That could have been the pick 6
with the catch.
Is he player of the game right now? Andy Gold.
Well, they just went north of. I mean, he's got 90. Probably will go north of 100. The Skins have gone over 400. This defense, as your earlier point, Sean, this defense is trash. Even with Jalen Smith and Van Der Esch, they're not getting it done against this Skins team.
No, they aren't.
That's
another
huge
hole, and that's a first down.
And they're especially dominating in this formation. They're kind of attacking Jalen Smith and Van Der Esch in the running game.
Yeah, they're
linebackers spreading them out, and this is one of the few plays we've seen the Cowboys linebacker make.
We're under 10 minutes here. Skins pretty much in field goal range right now. It'll be a 50-yarder.
1st and 10. Another handoff. Geis picks up a couple.
I want to see 200-yard rushers on the same team. That would be an epic.
I just don't think there's enough time, but maybe if they keep driving and then they get the ball back and one of them
Sean,
breaks something.
I think you're going to get your bet on this time. We only have 6 minutes left.
It's looking good. 2nd and 9 on the 33, going in for the Washington words. Schultz in motion.
Call it. What the fuck? A delay a game?
Well, they're trying to help you out, Sean.
That's bullshit.
Wait,
that field goal range.
Me.
Yeah,
is it the same
this
guy?
Fucking guy who keeps shitting his pants.
I guess you're right. The penalty does take a lot of time.
Well, what that does is now it makes it a 55-yard field goal. It was at 50 or 49.
We'll get some more points. Don't worry about it.
You're worried about the actual game.
Well, for the money line plays, I did do a thing on sportsgamblingpodcast.com where I said take the money line.
And the Redskins have also taken care of the ball. Have no fumbles. All these carries, all these rushing yards, no fumbles.
And they're just moving. They're moving this defensive line of the Dallas Cowboys. Skins offensive line having a great game. 3rd and 10. Haskins spin move.
Gets rid of it before the sack. He breaks the tackle.
Breaks the tackle.
Jalen Smith is getting undressed today by the combination of Geis, Gibson, and Peterson.
You know, I think if Madden was here, if he was alive to see this game, he would. he would. I don't know why it's always funny to just say Madden's dead. 4th down, 44-yard field goal for the Skins to make it a 14-point lead. It's up, and it's good. Beautiful. 31-17, huge field goal.
And here comes overtime.
I'm still okay with that. I mean, I'd like to see the Redskins win on the money line, but you're 9.5. You're safe.
I think if Madden was here, and he was going to, if this was a Thanksgiving game, and he was going to award someone a turkey leg, he would do the move where he awards it to the entire offensive line.
Oh yeah.
Because Haskins has had all day. The running game's been explosive, and it's hard to isolate one person who's been doing the best.
The guy who shit his pants shouldn't have any turkey though. The rest can have turkey.
Exactly. Except that guy.
My bookie
he
Madden
has to eat the giblet.
Pointing out the Redskins 225-1 to win the Super Bowl over on mybookie.ag.
The real Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And someone
they were 100-1 to win Madden Mayhem, I believe. I mean, my bookie Madden can correct me if I'm wrong. But.
Well, also, someone threw out yesterday that whoever wins Madden Mayhem, they're going to throw a couple bucks on them to win the future, to win the actual Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, I am too, for sure.
For sure. Maybe this will be a SGP investment opportunity.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a fun one too. Yeah.
We will give the winner a future ticket.
1st and 10 on their own 35.
We're afraid to give you cash like the homeless thing. You're just going to blow it on booze.
We know
and
you're going to waste it.
I mean, at this point, the Cowboys, you're going to win the bet, Sean. I'm full degenerate, losing units on the time.
Jarwin picks up a couple there. 2nd and 7. Cowboys do have enough time to tie this game. They just need to get the touchdowns and get a stop. They really, the hardest part I think for the Cowboys will be stopping this Redskins offense from getting first downs when they get the ball back. Rain back to throw. Oh, no one there.
We're getting some heat here.
It's heating up over there on the Madden Mayhem. Of course, hashtag $60 in the prize pool right now. All you gotta do, insult bookmaker EU, hashtag it Madden Mayhem, tag us at Gambling Podcast.
What's this one? Prescott back to pass, throws over the middle, completion.
Gallup, nice hands over the middle. They got to start going down the field. Like it's time to go.
Tick, 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 tick.
1st and 10.
Tick, 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 tick. Get there.
Rain running the ball.
Blast him. Kick a fumble.
And the ball's loose. He can fumble.
There
and
we
he does.
go, baby.
That's it.
There we go.
Wow, he's having a game. Pierre Lewis
to the Redskins.
Those open field tackles, and now this. First and 10.
Showing
a
us
little play action. They're still throwing.
Showing us you're really not a Jets fan.
You know, you gotta love the Redskins. They're good for the league, in my opinion.
Oh yeah. Wait, what are these things? Good for the the Cowboys are good for the league then. If by that.
No, they are. I don't want them out of the league. I want them losing in the league.
And that's what they're doing here. Down 14 in the Sweet 16. This takes the sting out of the Eagles losing. I'll be honest.
Oh, look at this. This is just beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, if it's going to be anyone, the Redskins.
22 of 28 for 288, 2 touchdowns.
It just kills me because the Giants were so close.
Terry McLaurin with the catch there, first down into Dallas territory.
Although the Redskins, they've won both games. Neither team lost to them. They won the game.
Jordan rules the world, saying that he was telling me Redskins are sleepers, and you're right, man. Hopefully you had them to win the NFC. Maybe you had a future bet on them to win it all, because that's a big dog that's barking right now.
ESY version 1. Fuck the Redskins, racist ass owner. Show me an NFL team that doesn't have a racist ass owner.
Jeffrey Lurie, 2nd and 12.
I mean, a lot of them are. I mean, look, McNair died in Houston, so I don't know who the new guy is, but he was pretty racist. Richardson in Carolina
completes it to Jeremy Sprinkle, first down at the 15.
This Redskins offense is borderline unstoppable.
Yeah. But Richardson in Carolina, one of the classic all-time moves.
We have real drama here, though. That was a massive play for the Redskins. They won. They beat the Eagles by 11. They are up by 14. That is 25. 25.
Home field advantage could be on the line here.
They have it right now.
It'll be good to have playoff football back in DC.
1st and 10.
Counter tray action.
Darius Geis picks up a couple.
But if they only get a field goal here and the Cowboys get a garbage touchdown, the Seattle Seahawks steal home field back. I cannot believe the Redskins could be playing a home game.
It's crazy.
The game ended right now. They have a home game.
2nd and 7. Haskins under center at the 14.
There we go. First down.
With the first down.
No,
oh my God.
I mean, and I think we talked about it on one of our podcasts, but the Jerry Richardson move, I think that there needs to be 30 for 30 on that Jerry Richardson. Like, you know, the whole movement, you know, that came out, whether it was, what was that movement called again?
1st and goal on the 6 going in, bringing it down to the 2-minute warning.
The best move ever. Richardson just sells the team really fast. The Me Too movement.
Yeah. He got caught up in Me Too and just
fucking
said, fuck
great,
it.
Man. He was just like, teams, I'm selling the team. Who wants a team? Sold.
48 total points. So the over hangs in the balance here, and odd even in play as well.
Second half odd, Sean. How am I looking?
There's been 21 points scored so far, so not great, Kramer, because either score in the second half would be second half even.
That's cute. They're calling timeouts. It's funny.
2nd and goal on the 7 going in.
They want to make sure they help Seattle get home field.
Yeah.
But a touchdown here in Washington locks up home field. How crazy is that?
It's beautiful.
And not only do they lock it up next round, but that's a big point differential. That could carry them to a home game in the championship.
Oh, he had him open. Rushed it. At least no turnover.
Oh, man. I'm just laughing over on Twitter at Gambling Podcast. XFL Jim, friend of the program, with an awesome photo that he attached to his insulting tweet. And he made sure to use the hashtag Madden Mayhem.
We're getting some Technical talk in the forum.
Oh,
down to the 1.
Was that 3rd?
Yeah.
What do they do here?
They kick the field goal.
They do. And so odd point total for the total game you'd be fine, but
they might have
second half. I don't know. I'd have to double check, Kramer.
It was 14-10 at the half. Yeah. What was the halftime score? Someone help me out.
Yes, it was 14-10. It's up and it's good. And of course, if you're like Kramer and bet on the over or under of the time of game, the over has cashed. It is 9:30 on the East Coast.
Easy money.
Kramer back.
It's odd right now. It's odd right now, though, right?
It's odd for the game. Point total.
And for the second half.
Is it?
Yeah.
Because that would be 24 plus 7. Or no, 20 plus 7. Oh, you're right. Yeah, I miscalculated. Here we go, guys. And of course, stay tuned for the late game Battle of Ohio to see who moves on to the Elite Eight.
Here's the situation. Seattle's plus 24. Washington is currently plus 28.
On point differential. Wow.
The Cowboys score a garbage touchdown. And Seattle steals home field back from the Skins.
But if you're a Seahawk backer, they didn't play very good at home. They look great on the road.
So maybe you want to be on the road.
Takes it down at the 28, and that's where it'll take over.
Feels like we're going to see garbage. I cannot believe the Redskins are winning the NFC East, Sean.
It's pretty. If there's anyone to win it besides the Eagles, I guess I would have to make the Redskins. But yeah, it's tough.
It's awesome the Cowboys lost.
There's no way there's any perfect brackets left, of course. And it's awesome that the Cowboys went down. Plenty. Almost a pick six there. That would have.
Dak is clearly sending a message to the front office.
Well, you know, I give out plus 9.5. It seems that people yesterday were coming at me after I had that Minshew game where I pushed. Pick Dundee coming through.
Rain back to throw again. Completes it. Padding those garbage stats. Ooh, a
face
flag.
mask. Uh-oh.
Are they going to get a touchdown?
Seattle's going to get that home field.
Huge. Of course, the over hit. So if you had that, odd even point total hangs in the balance.
Someone, A Fritz Poker, Redskins plus 5,000 to win Madden Mayhem. So that's a 50-1 ticket. One of 8 teams remaining.
What up, Ty Oak? That's my guy.
Throws it out to Zeke for the first down. Stays in bounds. Clock is running.
Now, what do I got Seattle, of course, winning it all in my bracket. Also have a future on them. They were in that nice range. What are you doing right now? Do you head? Do you want the home field? Do I not? Do I hedge next round?
Did he step out of bounds and he's short of the first down? Wow, that's impressive.
Nope, he got it.
Oh, never mind. He got it. All right. Well, I looked up and it said 2nd and 1, but that was clearly just the 2nd and 1.
Look, I put Seattle in the Super Bowl in my bracket, but I mean, if they come in, I'm gonna have to money line the Skins because I think they'll be big dogs.
This is karma for the Cowboys. They did get lucky against my Giants.
Fumble.
Jarwin fumbles.
That's it.
We're going to DC.
That's it.
We are going
again.
To DC,
he recovers
baby.
a fumble. This guy's having the greatest game ever.
Pierre-Louis should get player of the game.
Wow, I penciled Seattle in as the home team.
It's called big dick energy right there.
My bad.
Long cocks.
This is remarkable, Sean.
That's
do you believe
awesome.
in miracles?
I do.
The 4-seed Washington Redskins will be hosting the game of the Elite Eight against the Seattle Seahawks.
Whoa! Who is Matt Corral saying "fuck Mississippi State"?
Wow.
We don't appreciate that. Can we put him in the honing? Yeah. Can we? I mean, come on. You know Mississippi State. Big
Maybe
fan,
he's not aware of the drone system we possess.
Yeah, friends of the pod. Watch the language. Watch the language.
We will see that game in DC. 10 p.m. or I'm sorry, 8 p.m. on the East Coast, 5 p.m. on the West Coast. The Washington Redskins hosting Danger Russ and the Seattle Seahawks. Wow, look at this. 7 tackles, 1 sack, 2 fumble recoveries.
Certainly deserved it. Great game. Redskins dominated.
Odd in the second half hits.
So people are asking me if the Jets or Redskins, who's better? I mean, the Redskins are clearly better. The Jets have Sam Darnold. They're not going to be able to win with Sam Darnold.
I can't believe the Redskins are going to the Elite Eight.
Believe it, baby.
Seeing is believing, and the Skins moving on will host a playoff game in the Elite Eight. Of course, you're listening to Madden Mayhem, presented by the Sports Gambling Podcast and MyBookie.ag. Looking for the tourney bracket info leaderboard? Just go to sportsgamblingpodcast.com/Madden and make sure you stay tuned. 10 o'clock on the East, 7 o'clock Pacific. We have the Battle of Ohio coming up for the late game. And that's the Browns hosting the Cincinnati Bengals. Spread right now at mybookie.ag. Promo code SGP. -6.5 for the Cleveland. Total sitting at 50.5. Money line for the Bengals +200. Does Stogie Joe, aka Joe Exotic, aka Kid Joe, have enough to go into Cleveland and upset the Browns?
Yes, they do. And this contest is still going on, right, Sean?
It is. It's alive and well. Just send out a tweet, hashtag it Madden Mayhem, insult Bookmaker EU for stealing our tournament name, and you will be entered in the drawing. The drawing, of course, will take place after the at the end of the late game. After the late game concludes, every touchdown that's scored entered into the prize pool. Right now, we have $60 in the prize pool.
So let me get this straight. You're going to give away free money to. All they have to do is hashtag Madden Mayhem and make fun of some hacks.
Yep. It's just that easy, Colby.
Look, we're all quarantined. I think people miss beating up on somebody. You know what I mean?
Yes, exactly.
466 yards of offense for the Dead Skins.
Well, no, they're not dead, buddy. They're not dead. Very much alive. Watch out for them. Look, I'm getting these tweets on. Look at this. We're lighting it up on Twitter. It's beautiful.
Oh, hot, 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 hot.
Tune in 7 o'clock West Coast, 10 o'clock East for the Sports Gambling Podcast. I'm Sean, stacking the money green, and he is Ryan.
See you in 23 minutes, Sean
Kramer. Let it ride.